excited to get on here and see everybody's faces in action. It's different.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Selfies all the time, you know? It's like a still shot. You don't get the real personality there.
There. Now you can see me.
Haley, can you hear us?
Yeah, now I can.
All right, good. We can hear you too, so that's awesome. So I wanted to jump on with the teams, you know, in smaller groups, just because when you get on with a whole bunch of people, it can kind of get overwhelming and, you know, stuff coming at every angle. And this way, when it's just smaller, we can really chit chat and set goals, and you can ask me questions and I can help you work through things and all that good stuff. Sound good?
Sounds great. Good.
I got all my notes here because I was like having all these thoughts and I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to share this. I got to share this. I got to share this. So, and the nice thing with this is I can screen share. So I can actually show you my screen and show you just some tips and stuff on, you know, growing your group and that kind of stuff from my angle. But first, how's everybody doing?
Awesome.
Good.
Awesome. Tired.
Tired. She's got her office bed going on right now.
That's right. I told Angie that I was exhausted, so sorry.
That's okay. Today we're all kind of like drained out and yeah.
Yeah.
No worries. So do most of you work, or are you at home, or what's the deal for everybody?
I work.
You work full time?
Full time.
Yeah. What do you do?
I work for Boeing, so I'm in supplier management.
Oh, in a big, like a warehouse type deal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big job. And then Haley, what about you?
Yeah, I work full time as well at a finance company.
Gotcha. So the nice part with that is you're interacting with people at work. So it's nice to talk about what you're doing, and you can share and all that good stuff. And then Angie, you're like me, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we're loving that life.
Yeah.
That's the goal. We want to help you girls get to where you don't have to work as much. I mean, everybody likes to do a little bit of something, but wouldn't you like to be doing what Danielle's making and then not have to work so much?
Heck yes.
Yeah. Literally, like my check last month, I cried even because I've been doing direct sales for a long time. My combined amounts, like the most I made in a month was $3,000, and I beat that this time with my retail and my commission check. I was just like mind-boggling for me. Like that's, you know, in direct sales when you're getting started and it's only been really 3.5 months for me, that's huge. So
will you tell us what your check was?
Mine was the check itself
was
$18.55.
That's great.
So 1,000, 55. But then on top of it, I had almost 1,500 or more in lip sense sales, and I'm still have another almost 2 weeks to sell more stuff. So, and then Gemma's was higher than mine. Hers was 2,200. So, you know, for being only 3.5 months,
yeah,
we want you girls to see the vision of, you know, we don't have large teams, really. So It's just happening. So it's exciting.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, my check was for my first month of getting commission. Mine was $167.
Okay, that's awesome. So what's cool is the journey, the way my journey was. I was only in the business 1 week in January. So my first check was 78. My next one was 175. The next one was 465, and then this one was 1855. It went 4 times higher. I was like, I thought it was gonna be 1,000. So when I pulled up the screen, my husband was sitting beside me, and I'm like, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like that's amazing, you know?
Yeah, that's so great.
It's nice to be in a company where honestly, hey Jerry, where honestly they really care about us. We can't see you, Jerry, you're hiding.
Yeah, Jerry. I'm in bed, Jerry.
No, I'm allowed, right?
Shower.
I think we lost her. She's gonna jump back on, hopefully.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully we didn't scare her away.
I'll make her come on.
But honestly, like, I really feel like from reading, most of Joni's book, I really feel like this is a company where they care about us. I've been in other companies where, it was all about the top people making a big buck for their work, but not the little people. And we're really the little people right now. We're just getting started and we're going through the growing pains. And my husband was like, Tracy, you need to tell everybody because you know what? We're in this growing pain season. And that means the place to get in. And I'm like, it is the time to get in, but it is definitely challenging when, you know, there's no stock and you're trying to put a big order in and all these good things.
Yeah,
But,
I think it's exciting.
yeah, when the one guy was talking, which guy was it? It was the guy from Beach Body, right?
Yeah.
He was saying when they went through their hard time, going back and asking the girls, they're like, that was a hiccup. And I'm thankful we stuck through it because now they're rock stars. So we're all going to be rock stars, ladies.
Yes.
That's exciting, right? So number one, everybody has a group going, right?
Yes.
Everybody has a
Yeah.
group?
Yes.
I need to know, because I think I've seen Haley's. I have not seen you say it Brylan, right?
Breland.
Breland. Okay.
Yes.
I got to say it right.
I always tell people it's Brie like the cheese, and then everyone remembers it that way.
What is your group name?
Wake Up and Makeup with Breland.
Wake Up, and that's a cute name. I like
Thank
that.
you.
Okay, I'm gonna have to put that on my favorites so that I can jump in there and check in on you.
Okay.
Because that's really, you know, I tell everybody, that's why I say join each other's groups, because when you're first getting started, you need that little buzz happening. You know, everybody commenting and liking, and even if we all go in and put a selfie, like Angie, you were doing that in the beginning, we'd put selfies in each other's groups to show the colors that we like and how they look on us and share videos and whatever, because it just helps to get that little buzz going before you can get those people actually shopping and buying. And so, and then Haley, yours was?
Mine is Shop with Haley, and then in brackets, what is it even?
Lip Sense distributor.
No, let me see. I'm looking for it right now.
They told us we have to take lip sense out of anything to do with. That's what I heard. But is it? Can you say lip sense distributor or rep? Did you hear anything, Angie? I thought they said you can use it.
Well, that's what I thought too. But like my opportunity group, I took my cue from Danielle. Her Synergence opportunity with Danielle. I thought that wasn't okay, but she's our crown princess.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, but then again, I watched Beth's video on the lip sense the other night.
Yep.
And she was telling everyone to use Neutrogena to take their lip sense off. And I'm like, what? That's not okay.
No, girls were doing it and they were messaging me and their lips are all dry. I'm like, it's because it's drying your lips out and you're trying to make them hydrated, but then you go and put Neutrogena to take it off and it's yeah.
Yeah.
No, I always follow what Lisa does because she always says she'll sometimes forget to say the kit. Sometimes she'll leave the oops out, but she has said in her trainings, you always sell it as a collection. The 3 things to get started, a must kind of get, and that's going to build your business because you're selling your products and not telling them to go use something that's going to harm their lips even more just because it's a little cheaper. No, even the wipes, the makeup wipes will dry your lips out because it has alcohol in them. So it's just sucking out the moisture and then you're having to use more glossy gloss, right? So, I mean, I guess you can sell more gloss that way, but you're not going to sell the oops as a, it just teaches everybody to do the same thing. So I follow what Lisa does and then you just teach it to your girls that come in and then everybody does the same thing and it's just the best way to do it. It's hard when other girls say something different. You're just like, no.
I know, and Beth is like pretty high up too, and so that's why I was so surprised.
Danielle, yeah.
Yeah, I was really surprised because I know Joni has said no, don't tell people that, and Lisa too.
Yeah, no.
So
not what you want to be doing. All right, so any questions before we get started? Just quick ones, and then anything on the top of your brain you're like, Tracy's going to be on, I'm going to ask her.
Well, I guess like about the name of my group, because I looked through the whatever you call it, like the policies and procedures, and it wasn't super clear on whether you can have anything to do with lip sense or Synergence or anything like that in your name. So what I have is Shop with Haley, and then in like the fancy brackets, independent distributor of Synergence.
See, I don't think I wouldn't think that would be an issue because it says independent distributor. I would maybe post in Lisa's Bayou group just to see what the girls would say in there. Because I did see a thread where they said we're not allowed to use lip sense, but then, like you said, in the wording, it doesn't say that. So Maybe they'll pop up and just say, as long as you have the distributor part in it, you're okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Has everybody got their screen so they can see all 4 of us at one time?
Yes.
The Brady Bunch? Okay, good.
Mhm.
That way we're not focusing in on one person, which would be, there's no great filters on here right now. Okay, any other questions? We all like those selfie filters.
Yes, we do.
Although they're not the greatest when you're putting, the color up, the lip sense color up, because then it doesn't give the true color and then they get it. And yeah.
That's true.
Angie, any questions other than
Not that I can think of right now. I mean, yes, I have
some,
a million questions, but yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go to screen share, and I just wanted to show what I really wanted to kind of focus on was, because obviously the way to grow your business is to have more people in your group, right? If you're really wanting to work this online, it's all about growing your group, getting more people in there. I know Danielle just posted that we can't do the giveaway things and have people add people, and I don't understand all that because I've been doing this for so long and we've always been doing it. So what I saw girls doing was they started making their group secret because they're like, oh, they're not going to find me, all I kept seeing is everyone changing to secret to secret to secret or whatever. So what I'm suggesting is, instead of giving away, to grow your group, instead of giving away a lip sense product, use something different and you're not going to get into trouble. Do you know what I mean? So find some cute little makeup bags and be like I'm going to do a Mother's Day deal, and it's going to be $100 value. It's just stuff that I got for great deals, and I'm just going to put this cool thing together. It's going to be $100 value, but there's not going to be any lip sense or Synergen stuff in it. And I'm going to grow my group because I need to grow my group. Do you know what I mean? I need more people in there, right? In order to grow my business, I have to grow my group. So I'm going to run it as the share and add people, but it's not going to have anything to do with the Synergens in my basket of things that are going to go for the giveaway. So from this day forward, I'm going to focus on whether it's because, if you put a gift card in for $25 for a Starbucks or something like that, and in a little cute bag or in a basket kind of scenario with a little something else in there, you're going to have people sharing that because they're going to want to win it. So every now and then, put a little money out. It's worth it to grow your group, because as you grow your group, your sales just keep coming. And then I've been doing these videos with the skincare and stuff at night. I've been getting vulnerable and getting on there, naked face and whatever. But every time I do a video, I sell. So the other night I did it. I sold 2 Nangai oils and somebody else wants the climate control. So they work, get brave.
Yeah, I know. I need to do some more videos. And I copied what Lindsay put on her group with that giveaway.
Yeah.
And I even left the number at 400, even though she probably has way more people in her group than I do. I've got 55.
Right.
But 2 people have shared it. 30 people have seen it.
Yeah.
But they're not adding people to the group.
Right. What was the giveaway on it?
A gloss.
A gloss, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to change it now that I know that we're not supposed to give away any of our products.
They say we can give them away, but we cannot use it as a tagging and adding your friends. So you can have a fun giveaway on your page, but I mean, if it's not benefiting you to grow your group, it's kind of pointless to me.
Yeah.
It's if you want to give something away to your say you have a ton of happy customers and every 6 months you're going to do a fun giveaway for those customers or something like that. But I can't see giving stuff away for not, because the goal is to grow your group. So it's just about being more creative and finding cute bags for a great deal that are worth something more. If you can find get a $5 bag, that's $25 bag, and have that as a giveaway, a cute giveaway. Every girl loves a makeup bag. Every girl loves Starbucks cards. I know it's out of your pocket, but you can write them all off at the end of the year because it'll have a spot that says gifts or giveaways in your taxes, and you can write all of that off. So keep all those receipts, and it's a write-off.
Yeah.
So if you get it online, print it, put it in your file box. There's a great organizing video, if you haven't watched it, in our Simply Unstoppable group. And it says organizational. Let me just see if I can find it real quick. I found her on YouTube, and it was really good. Oh my goodness, look at all these messages. Hang on, let me close this up. It's I go away for 1 second. I love waking up in the morning to girls that say, I want to sign up, and I'm like, who are you? I don't know you.
Yeah.
That's a God thing, though. I will tell you, it's a God thing because he can do it, you know. Okay, so under more. You guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just making sure. What's going on here? Why am I not seeing files?
Maybe in the three dots there.
Maybe here.
Oh no.
What the heck is going on? Hang on. Try this again. Refresh. Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. Hang on. I was in our group, wasn't I?
Yes.
Yeah, I was. What the heck? Where the heck is files? Edit group settings. Okay, now is that not weird? Oh, wait. Oh, they changed it. I see it. Okay, here on the left. Look how they changed it.
Oh.
See, this is all weird. That's why my page was looking funny because I'm so used to seeing it on the top.
Yeah.
Okay, click on files. Do you notice they change things nonstop? It drives me nuts.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the girl getting organized. When you have time, click on her link. She goes from like start to finish on how she organizes with her binder, like really, really helpful, all the way to like, you know, some of the tax stuff. You want to.
I watched that video.
Did you?
And I liked her like her tips and stuff, but she had a lot of documents. Like she was like, oh, you can find this in my group.
Oh, yeah, that stuff. Yeah, that was the bummer part of that, because she's not on our team or anything. But I just to take even the binder part of it and getting your binder organized, that because in the beginning I was just like, I don't even know what colors went out. I don't know what colors came in. I don't know. And, you know, she had the files for, you could put your receipts and all that kind of cutesy stuff. But this, under here, there's so much stuff. I mean, you girls might have already gone through some of it, but okay, so I'm going to show you, though. I'm going to go to my main page here. So I've taken a lot of courses on how to get more interaction on your Facebook. So I don't know if you've seen the little video I did where it talked about spend 20 minutes liking and commenting on like a ton of people's posts. Have you seen that one?
No.
Okay, so what you want to do, so say you're going to bed at night and you got your phone with you. We all take our phone to bed for a few minutes. I know we do. So you're going to scroll through on your news feed and you're going to spend 20 minutes just, I mean, you're not going to go on everything, but people that you know that maybe haven't tried it yet, you're going to like and comment, like find stuff. Like these are little fun ones, right? If you could get one more season of any show, I mean, like it, you're going to comment on it, whatever that is. And the more that you do this, you're going to notice if you're on in the day and you do this, you're going to notice within a few minutes, people liking stuff on your page. It's crazy. When you do this, Facebook opens it up and says, well, now I'm going to show them your stuff because you guys are interacting. It's a crazy deal, but the more you do this, the more they're going to come. So that's why it's important I know some people don't want to post business stuff on their Facebook page, but every couple days, put something simple even, whether it's, you know, Senegence bought my coffee for me today. Yay, I'm excited. Or I sold 3 lip kits today. Put that on your wall. Like, so these people that are going to start seeing your stuff are going to see something on your wall to know that you're within the Senegence company and what you're offering. So spend at least even 10 minutes, you know, going through, liking, commenting. The more you do that, the more of these people that you're doing it to. So of course, focus on women, right? Because women are who we want to see our stuff. Just go through liking and commenting. No joke, you're going to start seeing them on your page and you're going to go, wow, that girl hasn't liked something for months and here she is. So that's one tip. Pretty simple one, right?
Yep.
So another one is in your area. So I don't know if any of you have done small vendor shows. Have you done small vendor shows?
No.
For business?
No.
So
Not with this.
So you can get into, so if you punch in, I'll show you like in Spokane here. I punch in Spokane and then I'll punch in vendor. See what comes up?
Oh.
Spokane vendor events, new wedding vendors, venues. This is the one though. If you can find one that says this, like vendor events, what's cool is people will go in this group. Here, there's a couple of them. I'm in a couple of them. And what they do is they'll post little things that are happening around town that you can get in on to have a small table for usually 25 bucks. And this is a good way, because you girls, there's a couple of you there, you could all chip in even and jump in on a table somewhere. Like here, it's got a concert happening,
Well,
fundraiser. So these are just things that you can scroll through. Here's one that's an outdoor family fun fair. Would be great to get in on one of those, have a small table and do lip sense demos. This is another thing I was going to share. I'm in a networking, it's called the Talk and Shop here, but if you look around through that same search bar, sometimes you can find a networking group where a bunch of women will get together, not even just women, but women and men that are in small business will get together every other week or once a month for a morning breakfast or a coffee or something. There's one here that's at night also. But this one I got connected with when I first started, and it's called Talk and Shop. And every third Thursday of the month, they have a little show at the bowling alley, and everybody brings their products. And the best part is networking with the other girls that are at these shows. Because guess what? Next thing you know, they're buying off of you, and then they see you're successful, and they're like, I think I should join that company because my company's not doing very good. So it's just little, networking groups. Be on the lookout for. I know Jen Kagan is in one right now, Angie. I'm not sure if there's a lip sense gal in it or not.
There isn't, and I'm going on Thursday.
Yeah, so that's a good one.
Yeah, and I'm also, that one's over, where she lives, so it's, I don't know, it's like 30 to 40 minutes away, but that's fine. Yeah. But I found two that are here close that are on different days, so I'm going to go to those too.
So, and I'm sure that there's, like, you guys are in a big area, so I'm sure there's a ton out there, and I'm sure there's a ton of little, like this swap meet type shows. The farmers markets are really good. They'll let you in on a farmers market. They're pretty cheap, like usually $20-$30. You don't want to go do these huge bridal fairs that are like $500 to $700 because it's so much of your money going out of your pocket and you can't get it back. I mean, you can write it off, but it's a big deal, like the big ones, and you don't always get your money back. But there's tons on here. So I would challenge you to look in your search bar and see if you can find some vendor event groups. And they just post stuff in here. So I've found a lot of different shows that I could do around town in here. So that's one thing. And then your buy and sells. Have any of you been posting in your buy and sells at all? I'm talking buy and sell groups, so whatever town you're in, you'd punch in. So mine would be Spokane buy and sell. So you can post in these groups. We're not allowed to go into those trading groups and sell to each other in there, but these aren't even lip sense ones. These are just buy and sell stuff. You could put in some cute little pictures in here and you'd be selling them in here also.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. So jump in here, throw a picture on, put how much you're looking for, and they're local. So guess what? You're going to meet them locally. And then sometimes you can say, hey, if you're interested in getting some more free product, host a party for me. So that's how you can kind of build your party realm, do one party and try to book one party from each party. And next thing you know, you've got people that are interested. So yeah, I have two in here. I actually sold to two different ladies last week through the buy and sell one. So
that's awesome. So
I'm sure that you probably have 10, I bet you. If you were to look, you probably have 10 in your area. There's so many of them.
Yeah.
JC, do you just go and say like you have a specific color and do them individually? Is that what you were doing?
No, well, this one I didn't. I just posted actually a picture of can see it right here.
Okay.
I posted a picture of my container with all my colors in.
Okay.
Scroll in if they wanted. I have seen other girls that do post individual, like say they have 5 colors, they'll put the 5 colors in the one ad. You can do that too. And then just make sure you list it, 25 for color, 20 for gloss, and 10 for your oops, and then go from there. But that's another way. Craigslist is another way that you can do a sell, like just like this would be, put a little ad, lip sense, and next thing you know, you got customers that way too.
Is Amazon okay? Because I've seen some people doing that, and I wasn't sure if that's a no-no.
Amazon is a no-no, and actually they just fired, they canned a girl that was really high in the company who was selling on Amazon. So they have hired a certain group of people that are on there, and they're knocking them out, which is good because someone went on and sold Violet Volt for $600 on Amazon. Or no, that was on eBay actually, because you can bid on eBay. But they sold it on eBay, and I'm like, I just saw in another group, there was somebody was bidding. Did you see that, Angie? Someone was taking an auction bid on the BlackBerry. I was like, we're not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And they had it up to like $36 or something. I'm just like, you're not supposed to do that. You're going to get yourself kicked out. Like, the whole goal is to keep it at the prices that they're supposed to be at. You can do a 15% discount and that is it. You can't raise prices or you're going to get kicked out of the company. That just causes problems for everybody else.
I have a question too. Like, I know we're not supposed to sell to other distributors, but what I've been thinking about is when I did Bree's party, Jerry was there and she bought stuff and I gave her 20% discount because that's what her discount was.
So for our direct teammates, like right now, because of what we're going through, as long as we keep it within ourselves, but not to be going out anywhere else because it's not something they want us to be really doing.
Yeah.
But like Danielle says, because we're in such a crazy situation right now, we're trying to help each other out. And like, well, for me, for instance, like Jenna say she wants to help me out. It's going to cost however much shipping back and forth. So it's just easier for us to do the cost to each other, right?
Yeah.
We get our cost back and then we swap it. It's basically like swapping, really.
Yeah.
But for now. But once things are back on track, like if we start getting caught doing that kind of stuff, then it's not going to be good because they want us to continue to purchase, obviously, through the back office and keep things rolling, right? But I mean, trading within each other in the same town and stuff, when you get going, that's different. You know, you're helping each other out. Oh, you got a color, I'll swap for this color. That's different, but because they already have the product, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So, okay, I had a thought and then I lost it, but that's okay. So the other thing I was going to talk about on Facebook, get into some like makeup groups, so makeup tutorial. And the whole idea about these ones, you can get in makeup groups or like be creative in your thinking. Moms groups, makeup groups. I had a list of them. Let's see if I can find it. Wedding groups, like things like that. And so get into them. Let's see if this is a group or if it's a page. It looks like a page. Even pages, if you like them, it's fine because what happens is you want to start interacting in them. So if you see a post and it has a little question or something, or like something like this, so that's real pretty, you can comment and like it. If you're in a group where it's questions and stuff like that, and you feel like you have the answer, you can jump in with your answer and be like, well, come follow, come check me out in my group, and you can put your link in. So it's just another avenue of sharing what you have. But first, you're building a little bit of a relationship because you're maybe answering a question or you're saying, oh, that's really cute or that's really nice. You definitely don't want to just go and like link. You want to get in and interact a little bit and then pop your link in and say, come and join my group if you want to learn more about what I have kind of scenario. It's not necessarily a person that's selling a product, but they're doing like demos, they're demoing different styles of how to put stuff on people's eyes or lips, or I was trying to find, let's see, wedding. See what comes up for a wedding. Some people don't, like if you're not a Facebook like guru that has looked around a lot, there's so much in Facebook that you can find and get in on and share on. So let's see what's in here. So this is an actual page for selling stuff. They allow you to sell stuff and it's all different people. So you probably could get in on this group and actually advertise on here.
Wow.
So this is a good one, and it's not going to cost you anything. So you would just go to that. So it's called Wedding, and you would click the join the group. And once they add you in, by the looks of it, they're allowing people to post stuff that has to do with weddings. Okay, wait. So this one's in something different money, though. This might not work for us if it's, it's the UK. Okay, I don't want to be in this group right now. Hang on, I'm getting out of that group. I don't want to send to the UK, but basically if you can find groups, which I saw a whole bunch of different groups below it. So punch in wedding, punch in bridesmaids, punch in, like think of different things to do with makeup. The one company I was in, we had Instantly Ageless, which was for under your eyes. So I got into a couple of drag queen groups because honestly, I wanted to sell a product, and I sold to some of these groups, these people that were in these groups. And wouldn't this be something? Wouldn't this be something on those guys? Like, really? You gotta
Have you seen the pictures of that guy that recently joined?
Yeah, he's an amazing makeup artist. I saw his video. I was like,
he
wow.
reminds me of Prince.
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So be creative, jump in there, be creative in your thinking, like, okay, well, who could use this, and try to find some groups and join them. If it looks like you can promote what you have in them, or you can at least interact in them and questions and answer kind of thing, get in them. That's just another avenue to meet new people. And then the other one, I don't know, Angie, you watched my 5K friends video, did you?
The which?
My 5K friends, how to grow your friends list.
I think so.
Okay, so this is my biggest tip, and I know some people are like, but Facebook is my Facebook. I don't know if I want to grow it or not, but here's the deal. If you're in business, you have to treat it like it's a business. So if you had a corner shop, right, on the corner of whatever, your door would be open, right? So what I learned this a long time ago. It's called the 5K Friends. This is how to grow your friends list. There's one that's actually a ladies only. So it's 5K friends in 30 days, ladies only. See how I type that in? So when you click on it, you jump in this group. And the whole idea is everybody is open to adding you as a friend. So why do you do this? Because it's new people, right? New faces that maybe haven't seen Lip Sense, and you get them on your friends list. And next thing you know, they're wanting to know, like, I guarantee you probably 3 gals on my team came from this.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So basically the easy way to do it is I'll go in here. Okay, this has changed. And I'll go directly to the members. Like, I won't even scroll the page. This is my sneaky way of doing it. This saves you time. So once you're in the members area, there'll be these little turning thing. Okay, let's scroll through. I've already added all these ladies, so, but hey, we can all add them, and if they aren't seeing mine, I delete also, so. Okay, this is all they have in here. Hang on. This is a small one. This is a small group. Okay, so what you would do is you go in here. I've already added all these ladies, it looks like. Let me go out. This isn't the big group. Come on. This one's the bigger one. Okay, this one has 1,200 members in it.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's what we want, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so go under members. And if you scroll through here, you're not going to see it yet, but let me just keep going here. Come on. I've already added a bunch of these people by the looks of it. Trying to find one that shows you what it looks like. It'll say add, or maybe they changed it. They might have changed it, so it's not going to be as easy, but let's just see.
So these, if we click on that little icon, if it shows up here, if they haven't changed it, then these will be like, if I added Tia Kitchens, Tori Lynn, Pia, whatever, yep, then those would be my personal friends.
Yes, they'd end up as your personal friends on Facebook. And the whole thing with this is they usually they're not going to deny you. Whereas if you just added random people, you're going to end up in, Facebook jail. The whole idea with this group is that everybody's agreed to be friends with everybody.
Okay.
So, I'm trying to get down here. I'm not sure if it's changed or not. I can't tell what's going on here.
Maybe you have to go to each person individually.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, look, there it is.
They changed it. It used to be, it showed a little box and it made it so easy that you could just click on it. So you're going to have to just scroll over the name and then you would add.
Okay. Then
go in here every day and do like 20 a day. And then it gives them, you're going to watch your little notification on the top thing starts, tick, 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 you're starting to add these girls. And then what I'll do is like every month or two, I'll go into because I think I have 3,000 something friends right now. And I'll go in and purge, which I'll go and look. And if I don't see faces that seem kind of familiar to me that aren't interacting with me, then I delete them. Then I start working back in the 5K friends again and I start adding again. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So couldn't you end up adding somebody potentially that you just deleted?
You can, but they're not going to care because they're not going to really pay attention to it. It's hard to keep track, but I just keep rotating through. There's more groups too. Like this is the 5K. So when you go to look at the ladies one, just make sure you pay attention to how many members are in it. And that'll see here, it shows 1248.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to want to make sure you go in the big one. I'm just looking because I know there's another couple that aren't just ladies, but there's a bunch of ladies in them. They're combined with men too. So when you punch in 5K friends, let's see what this one is.
Tracy, I have a question when you have a moment.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so you said that you're adding them to your personal Facebook, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And then what are you doing? Are you just posting something on your personal Facebook about Senegence, and then that's how? Okay.
Yeah, so I'll post every couple days something, something about what's going on with Senegence or LipSense or whatever. And then we're supposed to be every at least 3 days posting the link to our group, right? So if they see that, oh, she has a group with, makeup and stuff, I'm interested in that, then they'll click on there and then they'll end up in your group. That's kind of the process that it goes through.
Okay. That was a step I'm missing. Okay.
Yeah. Because we can't directly add them straight into our group because then we'll be, in trouble. They'll be not happy with us.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you're looking through this list right here, 5K friends in 30 days, 7,000 members. The next one down is 12,000. So this is just, when you punch in 5K friends in 30 days, this is what's going to come up.
There's 21,000 there.
Yeah,
okay.
So can you imagine you jump in here, and you're going to just choose women, obviously, right?
Yeah.
You're going to go directly to the members area, because that's the best way. See some of the girls that already learned it are in here.
Wow.
Right? So you're going to go through here and you're just going to find the ladies. Where are the ladies? Where are they at?
Ladies.
Yeah. I mean, even if they say unique or something like that, you know how many unique girls have joined Senegence? Because they're not making money. So don't get detoured if you see that they're in another makeup company. I mean, they can say no to you if they want to, but you never know what situation they're in and whether or not they're ready to find something better,
True.
So this is another big trick that you'll spend, if you can go and try and add 20 people every day and kind of keep track about how far down you went, and just go back in and add 20 more. And you'll know as you scroll over it, obviously it'll say that they're not added, right? So just kind of boom, add, and away you go. Okay. So that's a big tip and a little job, just a small job. It doesn't take very long for you to do. So that helps. That you guys understand that one?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. So the liking, spend a little time liking and commenting, doing the 5K friends, that will help you too. And then make sure every 3 days at least you're posting your group link for them to get into your group. So they're going to see that. And then in your group, so now that we're talking, in your actual business group, you want to keep it, I tell the girls, 4 posts a day. So you want to do some uplifting quote, you want to do something personal about your personal life. So I always tell people, be true to who you are, because people buy from people, right? So if you're in your group, what is it that you do that you love? Are you in love with coffee? You have to have that coffee every day. And so you're like, oh, I got my coffee today. Like, it's a you and it's your coffee, or it's you and it's your dog. You know what I mean? Whatever that thing is that is you want to be authentic and true to what that is and be sharing it. For me, I have a 7-year-old right now. He's my youngest at home. And everyone loves Tanner. So Angie will tell you, she's probably seen Tanner a lot, because he'll come and show up in my video, or he'll, come and do a selfie with me, or Tanner is like my little thing. So he's what I share. So whatever it is for you, like I told my mom when she was in business, she loves her dogs and her cats. So she'll pop her dogs and cats in there, and guess what? You're going to draw people in that love dogs and cats, right? Figure out what that is for you. Be real and then you're going to want to do a product post, and every now and then an opportunity post. Why do they want to join Senegence? Who do you know that could use an extra $500 a month, right? So you're going to target those people and kind of get their attention, and they're going to be like, And if you don't have an opportunity group set up for those people, it's really good to do that, because you can, if they message you, you can say, well, how about I put you in my opportunity group? No pressure, no nothing. You just read up by yourself and see if you're interested, and I'm here to answer questions. So it's really good to have. And then, so like your uplifting quote, the other ones that get girls all the time are the mom quotes. Like when you go to Google, you can punch in mom funny quotes, you know, things about mom life. Well, that gets people commenting, and anything that's going to bring interaction on your page, in your group, that's really good because it keeps things rolling and people want to come back and they're like excited. Oh, what's going to be in there today? You know, something is going to uplift me today and keep me going through my day. Because you don't want all business. If you just everything was about business and nothing about your own personal life, they're going to go, who is this person, right? Do I want to buy off this person? I really don't know who they are.
True.
Yeah.
Because you came to me probably because you knew who I was and you trusted me, right, Angie?
Yes, exactly.
So you knew who I was, you trusted my opinion, and that's why you shopped from me. So same for you gals, Haley. You know, they're going to want to know who you are. Okay, can I trust this person? And am I going to want to buy off them? So you got to build that up and build that relationship with them. Even if you're not talking to them, they're still going to be able to get to know you through what you're posting, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm just going through my list as we go down. And if you have questions go for it. So we talked about the posting in groups. The other one, you can ask your friends if they're really your friends. You can ask them, hey, do you mind if I post on your wall? Would you help me out? I just got started in business. Can I post a little something about my lip sense, like a little demo video on your wall? 9 times out of 10, they're not going to turn you down. They're not going to say, oh my gosh, no way, you're not coming to post on my wall. So it's more about us being brave enough to ask, right? Like you go, oh, I can't ask my friend. Oh my gosh, that'd be horrible. No, I guarantee you ask, they're going to go for it. Yeah, that's fine. Do it. And that's how you're going to get more customers, by doing that.
Good idea.
All right. So Facebook parties. So the one weekend I was sharing with you girls how I did 1,500 in sales on one weekend. So I had done an in-home party and 2 online parties. The online parties, you can bring in like a $500 worth of sales, and then you've got all these new girls that you can put into your group, right? So any way that you can to even get one Facebook party, you can get one of your friends to commit to you and say, you know, I really need to get a Facebook party on to try it out. You can even tell them, I'm just getting started and I want to do a Facebook party. I've never done one. Would you help me out? Then they're going to be like, oh yeah, I want to help you out, right? So try to get one. If you can book one Facebook party, I'll jump in there and help you even. Once you have the one, like Meg actually was in a party. She's the LuLaRoe gal that just joined not very long ago. Short hair Meg.
Yeah.
And she's been in our group. She chats a bit at nighttime, but she was in a party. And next thing you know, she was asking me a million questions because she bought a ton of stuff in the party. Next thing you know, she's in LuLaRoe. She wasn't sure if she wanted to add it. We talked for 4 days. Next thing you know, she signed up. So she came from a Facebook party. I didn't know who she was. So there's like such opportunity if you can just get a couple Facebook parties going. Start with one and book another one. You know, offer an incentive. If you host a party, you get a free color. So as long as it's $150 in sales or more, that's what I do anyways. Some people do 300, but I'm like, hey, if I can get a couple girls interested, I'll do 150 and a free color.
Yeah.
So try for that.
Is there something on there that says how to do a Facebook party or how to get that started?
It's called the mock. Are you girls in there? The mock party?
I think Angie added.
The glam squad.
Yeah.
The glam squad is really good to get ideas from.
Okay.
I do my parties pretty similar to what Beth does.
Okay.
You know, I'll do a 3-day party and I'll let them know that Sunday I'm going to close it or whatever. Some people like to do it during the week, but I think the weekend ones are better. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, close it Sunday night. And I do pretty much the same what she does, you know, a video demo on how to put it on. I'll do a demo on, and if you don't want to do it yourself, well, hey, grab a video and put it in there, you know,
Okay.
demoing how to put the lip sense on. The next one, how to take it off, how to use the shadow sense, put that in there, just like she talks about. And then you post your colors and what's in stock. You want to have that in there. And then the girl just adds all her people in. You can have a little giveaway in there if you want for adding people, add people to the party. You're going to get a giveaway. Get in on the giveaway, whatever that is. You can have a little cute bag or whatnot. And just, in here, she has step 1 through something.
Okay.
So you can just kind of copy what she does if you want.
Okay.
It's pretty similar to exactly what I do. There's so much extras in here, it's hard to find them. But if you scroll to the bottom, you can, I wonder if I even search it. Let me just see real quick.
Because I know like a lot of my friends are interested in stuff and they want to do parties, but they want to try everything. So it's one of those, I would love to do this, but I know they're going to be like, oh, I want a sample of it. I got to see it, you know?
Right. Which right now, so with Angie having the most product, it would be nice, like just to try it on her. Like if Angie came and showed up and helped, you know, like on their hand or whatever. Like when I do mine, I have a lot of the skincare, and I'm telling you, when they put it on their hand just to feel what it feels like, they're like, wow, this isn't very heavy. It's really soft and it blends well. And like just to touch it and feel it, they're just like, I need it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, like the Nangai oil, I passed it. I put a little drip on each person's hand and let them rub it in, and then they smelled it. And the smell, like they wanted it from the smell. They were like, oh, this smells amazing. And then when I told them what it did, they were just like, sold. Like, so it's funny how that is. Like they just want to see it and kind of, you know. But even when I did my live video and I was putting the Nangai oil and showed them on, you know, I showed them in my hand and how I rubbed it and put it in. And I told them exactly what it did. They were just like messaging me private. Oh, I need that. How much of it can you use? Can you use it all over your body? Like, so it's funny when they hear you speak it too, then they trust you and believe you, right? Because you're coming right from your mouth. So I would encourage you to step out of your comfort zone. You know, get on there and shoot some little videos. Even if your first video is like what Angie would do with the box opening. If that's where you got to start there and then gradually work to your face, you know? Because when you do what Lisa does, like someone who's successful like she is, you're only going to be just as successful as she is if you follow what she's doing.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, she gets on there barefaced. I was like, oh my gosh. She does it all the time. Her hair's sticking up like every which direction in the morning. And I'm like, she's sitting there with her coffee. I'm like, I can do this, you know? And so the one day I was just like, I'm going barefaced. Like the other night even, my husband's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I need 5 minutes, honey. I'm just going to go live. He's like, what? I just got out of the shower, you know, and I'm in my pajamas. He's like, you're going live? I'm like, yep, I'm going live. So then when I got done, I went upstairs and said, I just sold 2 Nangai oils and an anti-wrinkle cream. And he's like, you did? I'm like, 5 minutes. You know, getting out of your comfort zone, out of the shower, just, it's all ladies in my group. So I'm not concerned, you know. And even Lisa will do it on her main wall. Like, there's guys on there and whatever. And she's just like, I don't care what you think and whatever. And I'm like, I'm going to follow what she's doing because she's making the money.
Right.
So,
oh, I have a question too about the groups because mine is public.
Yep.
Today I changed it to private for about 5 minutes and I turned it back to public. But okay, I've been told that even if your group is public, that your friends who aren't in your group don't see your posts. But I've had people that aren't in my group
seeing your stuff,
see my videos.
Really?
Yeah.
But are they talking about your videos like from the very beginning? Because didn't you do some on your main page in the beginning?
I don't think so.
I thought you went on your Facebook wall, but maybe you didn't.
I don't think so.
That's really weird then, because it's, I know that it's possible they can see stuff if it is public, because I know if I do a party, sometimes people can see stuff. It's just weird how Facebook does. See, if it's not public, the problem is people can't add people.
Yeah.
That's the biggest problem. So you need to have it public in order to grow it.
Yeah.
Well, if it's private though, you can still add people. It's just that if it's secret, then you can't find it.
Yeah, so maybe try that. Try the private part and see what it does, Angie.
Well, I mean, I don't care if people see it. I think it's great because I've gotten sales from people that aren't in my group. Like when I got back from San Diego, our pastor said, okay, I need to try this lip sense that you've been showing.
Yeah.
And she's not in my group.
Okay, well she's seeing it then.
Yeah.
Well, and so Mom, you were saying that like up until today for a few minutes, it has been public?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because they're just seeing what you are posting.
So
in my group.
Whatever you post in your group, they're seeing.
Yeah, they're just seeing Angie Rankin posted such and such, and it happens to be that it was in your group.
The notifications, yeah.
Okay.
So that's
And
up
I'm
to
just
you.
going to leave it public.
Yeah.
Probably smart, Angie.
You're like, it's working. I'm going to keep it that way.
Yeah.
For real.
Okay, so and the other tip is if people are commenting on your, whatever it is you're posting in your groups or even on your personal page, always take the time to respond. Like, even if it's just thanks for liking my post,
Yes.
they liked it.
Okay.
It's just a little extra showing some love, and that gets them seeing your stuff more too.
Good tip.
Okay, so
That works on Instagram too.
Yeah, definitely.
People come and they like your post, then go back to their thing or send them a message. Thanks for liking my post. I think you've got a great page or whatever,
It takes a little bit of time, but you know what? It's worth it because they see that you're an actual caring person and you took that little bit of time to say, oh, this is who I am, and really like your stuff.
Yes, and hashtags work awesomely.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like you can do it. You can do it in your group too, but like on Instagram, you just think of what hashtags you want to put. Like I posted a picture down in San Diego, and so I put like my usual ones like Senegence, Lip Sense, work from home, work from anywhere, working mom, whatever, and then I put hashtag San Diego, hashtag California. Boom, I had all these San Diego people liking my stuff. Boing, boing, boing. I was like, wow, it works.
Yeah. So I'll put in like wedding, bridesmaids. I'll put in work from home, homeschooling moms. I mean, there's so many different things. I mean, get really creative in your thinking of who am I wanting to reach that's going to want it,
Yeah.
And then if you're doing a business opportunity kind of post, you're going to think about who do you want to see this? Well, a homeschooling mom would be a great person, right? Because they're at home, obviously homeschooling their kids. What a great thing to earn money while you're at home.
Yeah.
So there's tattoo moms. I mean, you name it there's all kinds of good stuff that you can be creative in your thinking. That's all I gotta say. Like, the more hashtags, the better.
Yeah.
Okay. Just reading my second page here just to be sure. We talked about okay, another thing, you can print off some cutesy little flyers. I don't know if are you guys creative like online to make something? Can you make something? I need to go and I'm really creative. I need to make some and then post them. What I did in my last business, I haven't done it yet in this one, and I need to because it worked. I made a cute little flyer that was like a business opportunity flyer that said, how would you like to make an extra $500 a month? And I just made it really cutesy. And then on the bottom, I made the little tear-off strips that you could rip off. And I literally would go around to the laundromat, to the college where they have a bulletin board to put it on a bulletin board. A lot of the little small stores will let you put up stuff on the bulletin board. And I would put them up around town when I was out. I'd just stop and put them up. I had girls from the college messaging me. They wanted to get into the business because they needed money while they were going to college. So they work also. So I'm going to make a note here to make a flyer that we can all print out. Opportunity flyer.
Yeah, good idea.
Even there's a restaurant in Reading. When I would be in Reading, there was one restaurant and they had this one wall when you walked in, it was dedicated to business cards. Have you ever seen places like that around town?
Yeah.
So make sure you have your business cards with you and put up like 5 of them in there. Yolks I know here at Yolks, they have a bulletin board and I would put 5 up. I just tack my business cards up there and people could just grab them and take them home with them. So just be creative in watching. When you're going places, watch where you could leave something. I'll even leave them in the ladies' bathroom. I leave them on top of the toilet paper thing. I'll leave a business card. Seriously, and it happens. And then my decal on my car. So far, this company, I've had one person interested. My last company, when I had it on there, literally I'd get called, do you have any product on you right now? And we'd pull over and sell it to people. So
oh, wow.
The decal on the back works too. It's not that much money. I think my decal was $30. It's cheap advertisement. So yeah, be creative. Or if you don't want to put a huge decal on, I have my little, did you buy one of those, Angie? The little card holders that sticks on?
Oh, no, I haven't bought one yet.
So I put that on there. It's on the back of my car. And so people can just take the business cards out of there. My husband's had one in his van for our construction company forever, and it always ends up empty. So people are constantly taking them.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
And they're waterproof. They
There's
yeah,
no,
they keep
I don't know
keep the
about going
cards
through a
protected.
car wash. I have to see if we go through a car wash what'll happen.
That's so cool.
So the other tip, how many of you have been reading your book?
I have.
You have to
No.
go.
I'm not very far into it yet, but I have been reading it.
Just pull this out, and even if you just read the part about her life story, which is like the first 70 pages, it will change your thinking about being in this company, I guarantee you. You will just get goosebumps and just know that this is the place God obviously called you to be, because I got goosebumps and I'm like, this woman cares so much about us that we can push through this hard times, you know, and it's going to only get better. And she really does care about each one of us. Like when I saw all the stuff those girls went home with, all the extra little things that she gave to them just to show that they were special, I was like, that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
You know, that they did that. Okay, got a pen and paper? Everybody?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so you couldn't print off this setting goals thing, but I want us to kind of go over it together, and then we'll shut her down for tonight. I think I gave you lots to think about and thoughts to kind of do.
To do.
Yeah, which is good. That's what I wanted. Okay, I'm going to stop share real quick. So the first thing is on the setting goals, when I feel like giving up, I will tell myself what. And I always tell girls, case number one, think about why did you join? What was your big why? Like, why do I want to do this? Anybody want to share? Why did you decide to do this?
Well, I love makeup and I get compliments all the time on my makeup. So I figured why not start, with this product that seems to be great, get to know it better, and then just word of mouth, just let people know, and sell it. And then of course, making extra money doesn't, is always a plus. Yeah.
Angie, why did you?
Because well, when I feel, am I supposed to answer this question, or why did I?
Tell me why you started.
Because I tried the product and I was like, wow. Because I like makeup,
Yeah.
but I was never a lipstick person because I didn't like anything about it. I couldn't find the right color. It always felt weird. And I tried this stuff and I was like, amazing.
Yeah.
What do I need to do? Well, I tried to sign up when I was in California and it wasn't working. So I signed up when I got back home and boom, I was in.
Yeah, exactly. Haley, you're just getting going and you're rocking it. That's awesome.
Well,
you are. All your pictures and stuff. Most girls aren't even posting a selfie, honestly.
Yeah, I haven't sold anything though. I don't know. I like the products, and before I started, I had only used one thing, just one color,
right. And
now I've used like some of the skincare, and I like it a lot better. So even if I didn't sell anything, at least I've got that. Like I know I'll continue to use that. But like just being able to make some extra money and eventually get out of debt.
Exactly. It felt good because I had used my credit card when I signed up, I like literally maxed it out. And my husband was like, do what you got to do because he trusts me. And I'm like, hey, I'm going to max my card out. And I literally paid it all off with Synodon's money. So that felt good. So now you can add something else in to pay off, you just gradually start paying different things off or adding it to your trip fund,
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. And it's definitely doable and it definitely can happen. And Haley, you're just getting started. So, hey, this is the question. When I feel like giving up, I will tell myself what? What are you going to tell yourself? I want you to write that down. You don't have to share it if you don't want to, but it's just something that you will always think, okay, when I want to give up, why am I not? Like, Tracy, you're not going to quit because, this is the one, and you're just going to push through and you're going to help so many other people be successful. So you're not going to give up because your husband needs you. My husband needs to quit. He does construction. He's had back surgery. He is in excruciating pain 24/7. I know I need to do this so that I can get him from having to work. So that's my big why of I can't stop. I need to keep going, and I know this is the one. So I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep going. because I need to make it our main income so he can slow down. He's worked hard his whole life. It's time, right? So,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's me too. Like, I think that even with all the out of stock issues, I think that this is fun.
Oh,
And
yeah.
there are plenty of products to order.
Yeah.
Like I told Bree when we were getting her order figured out, these out of stock issues with the lip sense right now could be a big blessing in disguise, because now you've got lots of skincare products. Now you've got colors too, but when you placed that first big order, it was mostly skincare products. That's where the money is, and that's where, like, you can really bless someone with, look at how great your skin is looking and feeling now.
What's so funny is, because I got introduced, it was the trying the lip sense, me and my daughter, and we took the selfie, and next thing you know, kind of everybody was like, where the heck did you get it? And it went from there. But to be honest, yeah, like when I got the skincare and I started using the skincare, I will say I'm more drawn now. I love my lip sense. I'll wear it every day, but I am absolutely in love with the skincare. Like, I would not go without it. I took it all with me, my whole team with me to California, and morning and night I use my skincare, and I love what it does to my face. Like, I'm 47 now. I have to really, and I have always been a skincare user. I kind of went from Jeunesse. I didn't know what to get. And it was a God thing, because I almost bought Robin McGraw's new line. Have you, Dr. Phil's wife? She has a new skincare line. I had it in my basket, and all of a sudden Synergens happened, and I was like, I didn't press buy for a reason, because Synergens is so much better. So yeah, the skincare is amazing.
Yeah, I love the skincare. I was using Cindy Crawford stuff for a few months. I hated it.
Yeah.
I hated it. It just felt gross. It didn't do anything for my skin except make it all sticky. And
a tip would be for you gals, if you can book demos at your house. I had a mom and daughter come over. You might have saw the picture of them, but I brought them over. I said, come, clean faced. And we literally did cleanser. We did all the skincare, and then we did the makeup on them. They were blown away. And by the time they left, they wanted everything that I had put on them. So when you can get them over, do a one-on-one even, say, hey, come over and we're going to do a facial demo. Like, I'm going to let you try my skincare. And they couldn't believe how light it felt. Even when they got to the makeup, they were like, the tinted moisturizer didn't feel heavy on their skin. And they were just like, the shadow sense they were blown away by it all, right? So when you can get them over, even if you have to say, hey, come over, would you mind if I shoot a video like what Beverly's doing? Do a live video and offer them a color for it. I have a couple girls already lined up to do that too. So it's just, you got friends that will do it for you. Not everybody's a selfie person, but you have those girls that love their selfies.
Yeah.
Right? So you ask them and be like, hey, would you come over and demo some, let me do your makeup, let me do your skincare.
Yeah.
They'll be buying it right after. Even though you're going to give them a little free something, they're going to want everything you put on their skin. So they think they're doing you a favor, but in the end, they're going to be buying it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea.
So don't be shy. Ask those girls, All right. So the next thing is 1 week goal. I want you to think about weeklies, monthly, 6 months, and then a year goal. I'll tell you, it's funny because Gemma and I are really different. Bless you. We mesh really well because we're both completely different. She's super organized, and she always, sets these realistic goals, and I'm like the complete opposite. I'm like, I go, the sky is the limit, and I set these huge goals. But for some reason, like she said to me the other day, how did you bring in 33 people? I'm like, I set a goal for 30. When we first got started, I said to her, I want to have 30 girls join my team. And I was just casual. And I'm like, she's like, that's way crazy. And I said, that's my goal. But God knows my desire, and God knows how many people I want to help. And I really believe, seriously, I don't know where half of these girls came from. So I say, set your goals big, because God is big. If you believe in God, he is bigger, right?
Yeah.
He literally brings, Gerald sees me. I'll wake up and I open up my thing and it's like, I want to join your team. And I'm like, who is this? And I start crying because I'm like, God, you're so funny because you're bringing the people to my team. Like, yeah, my first 10 gals were people that followed me, you know, from other places and came on board. But honestly, the other 20 some girls came out of nowhere, like really. And so I challenge you to set goals. Yeah, you want them to be kind of realistic, but also a little bit bigger than your own, maybe small thinking. Does that make sense? You know, don't think too small, because God's got a bigger plan, and I am proof that he can just bring people out of nowhere. Like that you wouldn't even think. Like, I'll tell you, 10 girls didn't even like a thing on my page in my group. They didn't like anything and they joined my team.
That's so funny.
Like, to me, that's crazy. Like, I'm like, why did you not like something if you've been wanting to join my team? Like, that's just so weird to me. But it's just different personalities, right? Everybody's different. So yeah, don't be surprised when they just start messaging you and they're just out of nowhere saying, hey, I want to join your team. You know, what's it all about? Because it's going to happen.
Yeah.
You know, and we're really just getting started. Like I was saying today, we're just getting started with this crazy stock issue. We're going to be starting again almost, right? It's like once things come in, we start over, really. Start rebuilding and getting out there and sharing more. And yeah. So as a 1 week goal, what would be good for a 1 week goal for you? So, you know, maybe for a weekly goal, you want to be able to sell 2 lip kits. You know, something like that would be a good goal. 2 or 3 lip kits a week, or maybe 1 lip kit a day. It just depends on how many people you're reaching out to. So think about a 1 week goal, business goal. These are business goals, because family goals, like if you can print this out, what I would tell the girls to do is I'd have a family one, because we always have to have family goals too. That's number 1, obviously. So family goal, and then I want you to have a business goal list. Okay. You can print that out at some point, or even just write it out on a piece of paper, family one and then a business one, because I want you to make sure you're spending time with your family and doing those fun things too, because we can get so caught up in business and then it's not healthy. So then a monthly goal would be, like right now, so Angie, you made Maiden, you're going for Royal, right? Royal and Maiden.
Yeah.
So for you girls that haven't made Maiden, a monthly goal would be, you know, I need to work on getting 3 girls in to hit Maiden. That would be like a monthly goal. Or is there a certain amount? You can have more than 1 monthly goal. So maybe one is, okay, you want to hit Maiden. The next one is, I want to be able to make this much money in sales. You know, I want to be able to have a $600 check or $600 in retail, or whatever that looks like till you get a team going. So I need 600 in retail in my pocket a month. So that's another goal. How break it down then. Say, okay, in order to get 600, how many things do I need to sell? Mm-hmm. Right? Because then it's a smaller amount of the bigger one. All right, so then the 6-month goal, you know, what rank do you want to be? Because ranks have to do with how you're growing your business also, right? So if you think,
what's after Royal?
After Royal is Lady in Waiting, and then it goes Duchess, and then it goes Princess, and then Crown Princess, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like really from where we are getting started to like where Danielle is, it's not very far. Like when I signed up the end of December, for an example, her group that we're in right now, the Rock Stars, was 136 people. So right now she's at 500. But when yeah, like, so from August to December, her check in December was 6,000. I remember these numbers because I'm a numbers person, but so she had personally signed up 23 gals by then, and her check was 6,000 and her team was 135. That's nothing. That's like hardly anything that can happen in, you know, in a 6-month period of time. It can happen fast, really.
Yeah.
But even if it took you 8 months, 9 months to make 6,000 cash in your pocket, it would be worth it, because you're not going to do that in a regular job. You're never going to build that up to that kind of money in a regular job. They're not going to give you that kind of a raise. So it's worth taking your time and growing it and setting goals and so forth. So you're going to want to set your 6-month goals, which would be, what do we say? Rank, possible income amounts you're going to want to be bringing in. And by then, obviously, you're going to start having a team and you're going to be working with your team, right? So another goal could be, I'm going to be, you know, working with my team every 2 weeks, helping them, or that kind of thing. And then a year goal, mine is to obviously be driving a paid-for car by Senegence. Hopefully sooner than that. I wasn't too far off already, so we all want to get our car paid for, right?
Heck yes.
And I guess they said it can be any factory blue. I was thinking it had to be a specific color blue, but it said factory blue. So I'm hoping that I can find a nice, my husband's dream has been to have a truck. So I'm like, we're just going to get a truck then. So he hasn't had a truck since we were dating. You know what happens? We have a family, right? Oh, we need a minivan. There goes the truck. Now we got a minivan.
Yep.
So that's where his truck went. And he's always wanted to get another truck. So that's one of our goals. So on the sheet, when you look on it, when you're going to write these out, I want you to write all this out. I don't want you to do it this second. And then we're going to touch base in a week, even if it's just in our group. And I want to see what your goals are. Okay.
Okay.
It'll give you a little bit of time to kind of work on them. And then it has my priorities. So you're going to set those up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's your top priority? Obviously, family, you add that in, priorities. So you can work on that. And then any other questions? I'm glad we jumped on. I don't know what happened to Jerry. What happened to Jerry?
I don't know. She probably didn't know what it was and clicked on it and said, oh, this is not for
I
me.
don't want to be on this business one. Yeah. Okay.
She'll ask me in the morning, I'm sure.
Yeah, you can fill her in. You'd be like, you missed out on a ton of good stuff, girl.
For real.
It's funny how little things can make a huge difference, Just the 5K friends can open up a huge,
Yeah.
So yeah. I have other stuff I could share, but I'll wait because I don't want to overwhelm you. But because I have a business page, I'll just show you. This is some stuff real quick, and then we'll get off because I know we're on here for a long time.
I'm going to tell you what's been a big motivator for me is watching Cassie Carter.
Yeah.
Because she signed up just like 10 days before me. She's already ordered her car.
Wow.
I know.
She's the young girl, right?
Yeah, she's like 30, 35, if that.
Okay. Hang on, I'm on my wrong page. So I have a Facebook page. We have groups for selling, right? But I have a page. Let me just grab it. I have a lot of pages, but where is my, so this is my Coffee and Kisses page. So one of the ways that I'll grow my group is, I'll show you, it's called Paid for Ads. And I'll just show you an ad that I ran, and it helps to get people into your, can help to get people into your group. So this is an actual page. So Gemma and I both ran this as an ad. This was our Senegence video. So we paid $1 a day, and I can teach you this down the road if you want to learn this. I'd be willing to teach you. We paid $1 a day for 14 days. And so you target market. We learned how to target market through some training we took. And you can target market like mom's coffee. You can just punch it. It's kind of like hashtagging. So then you're target marketing a certain audience. And so we reached 14,046 people that we don't know, right? So then you get likes, and then we put our link in so they can come join our opportunity group. We actually got 5 gals in our opportunity group from posting this. So they're in there right now. So we ran this one. This is another kind of an opportunity. We wrote it up. Come see how two BFFs, turn their passion into profits. Nothing fancy, just, we have kids and busy lives. And then we put our link in the midst of it. And we boosted this one. 19 people liked it. We reached 1,343 people. So I can teach this to you in another one if if girls have that little, it's $1 a day is all you have to do. You don't have to do some high crazy amount, but it works too.
Okay.
And that's all, you only pay that $1 a day when you did like this video.
Yep. We did $1 a day. Sometimes we'll do sometimes we'll do $1 a day for 14 days, or we're testing different audiences, or we'll do $2 a day for 7 days just to see what it'll do, because you'll reach more of an audience if you do $2 a day compared to either way it works pretty good. And then we just test different audience and see what we can come up with, right? So you can punch in find groups that are bride groups or whatever. And then you're hitting all those girls that are looking for wedding stuff. You're going to hit those people. So this is just a whole nother little niche that if you're pretty good on the computer, it's easy to do.
Okay.
So I'd be willing to another time jump on and walk you through how to do it. Definitely.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Please.
So is that like,
Yeah.
you know who Holly is? She's a princess or something. She posts all those selfies with like a dark color on part of her top lip and then a lighter color and then together on the bottom lip.
With the blue hair? The girl with the blue hair?
No. She's got dark hair, really curly dark hair. She's really pretty, got really pretty lips.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
She's in Bio Beauty Queens, but she's got a page, and I liked her page the other day because I like all those videos.
So the girl with the blue hair, I cannot think of her name right. Jaylene.
Yeah.
She does these posts. She does these ads.
Okay.
She runs ads all the time. So it's another way to get to another audience, and it's not very expensive.
Oh,
okay.
So I don't show everybody this only because a lot of people are not techie whatsoever when it comes to even a lot of the girls are like, I don't know how to make a group, and I have to send them a video on how to set up a group.
Oh wow.
But if you're pretty techie, I could help you, get your page set up, and you could just run ads just through this page. Yeah, it's
perfect.
Facebook used to be super strict. They used to be like, you can't have so many words on your picture, and they used to be like, you can't talk about business. And now in the last 6 months, they opened it up. You'll see, like when you go through your wall, look right here on stuff, right under the post. Like if you see it, like a purse or something that's for sale or a shirt, it'll say sponsored. And that's exactly what we're doing. We're sponsoring.
Okay.
We're targeting you because you obviously like something that is similar.
Okay.
That makes sense. Okay.
Like if you go bra shopping and all of a sudden you're on Facebook and you're like, there's all these bras. What the heck am I seeing? Bras.
I've seen that. Yeah.
They target
it's kind of scary in a way.
there's another thing that they do is when you click on something on a website, it's called, they add a pixel to it and they follow you.
Yep.
Because they know that if you see it 3 times, usually you will purchase it. So it's another, we learned how to do that, Gemma and I, but it's too much. I'm like, so we just stick with these ads. We run these ads because they're cheap and they work. So this would be something you could lead them into your group, or you can do one like we have, the one that goes into our Facebook selling group, but then these ones go into our opportunity group.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I like this.
And you feel free. I mean, do you want to snag whatever we said? Like this one was just something Gemma's like, you're good at coming up with something. So I quickly, when I was at her house, this was a picture we took and it just worked. And we were like, we need to use this for an ad. And so I came up with the writing and it's worked. So we'll run it again because it's been successful for us. And then the other one that worked really good for us, my mom's, this one, her video.
That was so cute.
Oh my gosh. I boosted this one and I got 2,400 views on it. So that's people I don't even know. But it's been, she's so funny because I got her. She's like a comedian. So I knew if I videotaped her putting it on, we were going to capture something. I'm like, I need to go home again and do another video with her because she's just so funny. So that's another thing when you do the things I've showed you, and then we'll get back on one night and I'll show you how to do the ads.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So hopefully that's going to help you and it kind of pushes you forward a little more, and don't focus on the colors just right this minute. Just kind of work on getting your groups, kind of growing them up a little bit. So when we do get the colors, you're going to have new people in there.
Yay.
Sounds like a plan?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm excited that we got on. I have 2 more booked Zooms with girls again, and I'm going to share all this good stuff with them, and yay.
Awesome.
Plug-in, right? And I'm here. If you have questions in the day, you need to shoot me a message, go for it. I'm here all day long. So Tanner goes to school, and that's why I help everybody out because I'm at home. Gemma has a full-time job, so she's working for her parents. She doesn't want to be, but she has to help her parents, so she's not on as much as she normally would be on. But that's why I told her I'll do these Zooms for us, and I'm helping her out. So.
Well, my team chat, since we had to break away, my team is so quiet. They do not say anything.
Yeah, well, it's better than having crazy negative stuff.
Yeah, it's true.
that's why we were like, we need to branch off and do what Danielle said, because negative only breeds negative.
Yeah.
Don't worry. It's okay to vent. Come to me and vent. I have a big year. If you're having a bad day, I'd rather you come vent to me than blow up in a group, because it's only gonna knock everybody down and it's just gonna make someone else angry. And then, like last night, our Canadian team, it was horrible. One lady went in there and she just threw up in there for like an hour, and 3 ladies left the group. And I was like, we had to message her and we're like, Rochelle, you need to just come to us personally and like talk to us. And
Oh, wow.
so it's,
Oh,
and you get that in any business you're in. You're going to have somebody that can't handle something and it blows up. But
Yeah.
so the goal is to keep it positive. We know how bad it is, just like Danielle said, we know how bad it is, but I have a big year and Gemma has a big year. So I'll vent to her. I'm like, oh my gosh, I just looked and our pink champagne didn't come in. What the crap? And, and then she'll be like, are you done now? And I'm like, I'm done. We're moving forward. Like, that's okay. We all vent. Just, we don't want to vent in the group.
I agree.
Just ask questions is all good. And message me if you got to vent. Call me if you need to vent. I'll my friends that aren't even in business with me, Jen Kagan is like, you have a big ear, Tracy. I'm like, I do. I'm okay to listen.
Yeah.
We're always got to be a good listener. So, yeah. Hopefully she'll be joining us soon.
Yes, ma'am.
Gosh, she's been on the fence forever. I'm like, come on, lady.
I know. I'm super excited for our thing that we're doing on Saturday.
That'll be good for her, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's been there was one lady that was super interested in the lip sense. She asked me lots of questions. So
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'd rather you girls go for it and do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see you, Angie, in Idaho.
Yes.
Idaho
And
too.
Haley.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah, I got 2 plane tickets booked. I'm pretty excited because we're going to Sacramento too. We got on the Sacramento.
Ooh, I know. We got in just in time because then they sold out.
Yeah.
And then, okay, here's me. I was like, somebody posted in Bayou Beauty Queens, oh my gosh, Lisa, tell me that there's more seats available. It says sold out. So this is what I do. In my head, I'm like, do I really need to go to that?
That's what I did.
And I was like, don't do it.
I said that to Gemma. I said, there's 2 girls on our team that can't make it and because they didn't get in the tickets. And she said, Tracy, but you jumped in on it. And so, because her and I are going to do we like to go out and do photography stuff, like take pictures that we can use, for advertising on our business. So we're going to go to this. How long are you going to be in town on Sunday, Angie?
I can stay a while. It's only 9 hours to drive up to Portland.
Well, if you want to come out in the morning with us, we're going to take some pictures in the, what's it called? Small town Sacramento, or what's it called? The old town Sacramento.
Oh, fun.
There's some great areas in there where you can go and we take some great pictures. And yeah, I think Renee is going to come with us too. So we'll put that on the calendar.
Fun. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, ladies. Well, smile. Everybody smile. We're excited. Thumbs up.
Yes, yes.
So go do those things, and I'll be jumping in your groups and showing some love. I got them written down, so I'll jump in there and make sure I show some love and get some faces. Like Gemma and I were saying, whoever has a face could use the products. So
that's right. All right. Thanks, Tracy.
Thank you, Tracy. You too.
Thank you.
Bye for now.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, ladies.
I'm ending the meeting.